Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Okay, so what we have in front of us is a multi-lock cylinder. So the question is, how do you lubricate a multi-lock cylinder? If you have the cylinder and you put the key in, you find it's a little clicky or so, and you'd like to lubricate it, you have choices. Okay, there's our cylinder, there's our lock. As you can see, it's got quite a big keyhole in it, so you could spray just about anything in it. Question, do we hit it with the old WD-40? Now, this is a penetrating oil, works for everything, anti-corrosion. Generally speaking, when it gets a bit of dirt, the dirt gets attracted to the oily substance. It works on a lot of things. If you had a lock mechanism, something like this, I would have no trouble spraying it in there, where the grease lives and things like that. That will definitely work. So WD-40, Easy Glide, another popular one for locksmiths. It does door locks. It's silicone based and has a nicer smell than some of the other ones. And yeah. Or do we use graphite? Graphite is black gold, the powder of locksmith's choice. This is just a cheap one from the hardware store, but generally used for lubricating lock cylinders. Okay, do we use any of these ones? And the truth is, no, you don't. Definitely don't use WD-40. It's going to attract more dirt, and the dirt's going to end up there rolling into balls or sludge in your cylinder. Easy Glide, you might get away with it, but I would advise not to. There is a coating that's left over from it. In other locks you might get away with it, but for multi-lock I'd say no. Graphite, definitely not. Even though it says lubricate locks, not all locks are the same, and if you were to use this in this multi-lock cylinder, the multi-lock cylinder is going to play up. I've seen it firsthand where it fails. We had this on a large unit complex, and somebody came along and put graphite in it to make it easier. And most likely what would be happening is that their key has been used as a screwdriver, or they've bent their key thinking that, oh no, it's not my fault, it's the lock's fault. I'll just add some of this magic black powder in there, and basically it ended up destroying the cylinder. They're up for a new cylinder after that. You just can't pull it out and clean it. It's too much. You just got to chuck it away and start again. Now these type of cylinders, they've got pins inside of pins, and I'll show you. Basically, I can't find my follower. Somebody stole my follower. That happens. Basically, with this type of cylinder, the parts are made out of, I think, stainless steel or nickel steel. They're very precise. There's outer pins and inner pins, and they need to slide. A lot of the time I put a key in and I've brand new key cut to code, brand new cylinder, and it was like the first click was just a little crunch, and then after that it works perfectly. I don't know what that is, if it's my key machine or if it's the actual lock cylinder. It's probably my key machine not cutting that cut to 100%, and when you turn it that first time it just pushes the pin down into its cut, and it works forever on. Alright, so back to lubrication before we get too sidetracked. What do you use to lubricate a multi-lock cylinder? And that would be Mul-T-Lock Lubricant. They've actually got their own thing, just in case you didn't spend enough on the cylinders or the key blanks or any of that crap, you can spend extra on this. Now, Mul-T-Lock, mechanical, electro-mechanical cylinder lubricant spray. Alright, directions. To lubricate cylinders, direct the applicator tube, which is this one here, and before you say, why doesn't it have like a non-removable nozzle or somewhere to hold that tube, it just doesn't. Normally what I do is I pop a little tiny hole through here, and here I put the tube through the cap, that way you don't lose it. Because if you look at it, they've done good on the nozzle, but the actual tube itself is just like, you push it in there, then you have to remove the tube. For such a big can, you're going to get a lot of use out of it. You don't want to just use it once and lose your applicating nozzle, but that's kind of what happens. Let's get back to it. To lubricate cylinders, directly applicate a tube inside the keyway and spray a thin layer. For best results, lubricate the cylinder every 6 months. With frequent use or in harsh weather conditions, lubricate at least 4 times a year. Only use Mul-T-Lock approved lubricants. Caution, flammable. Caution, pressurized. Protect from sunlight. Do not expose to temperatures above 50 degrees Celsius. Do not pierce or burn the can. So like if you puncture the can, you'd be in trouble, or if you try and burn the can, you're up for a bit of a bang bang. Keep away from any open flame spray, incandescent materials, no smoking, keep away from children, avoid spraying in the eyes. So if you're getting mugged, this stuff is not designed to be used as a mugger or repellent such as mace. It's no good for mace. Avoid eyes, avoid contact before disposal, do not inhale. Okay, so this is not the sort of stuff you want to be huffing down to get a buzz. It's definitely not. Flammable, 200 cc's. And where's it from? Mul-T-Lock Technologies. by the Abloy Group. Mul-T-Lock's patented, and we've got that in different languages. Alright, so that's it. Basically it's just spray. Whoa, there we go. That's a thin layer, that would be enough. As you can see, it's got multiple holes on the side. These are not holes, these are not speed holes, drain holes, or anything like that. They're just holes used for the mechanics of the lock cylinder. So when certain things happen inside the lock cylinder, such as changing, where you've got pins that can change their own combination, that's what they'll probably be used for, or for locking inside pins or stuff like that. So yeah, when you start seeing you spray it in there, when you start seeing a bit come out, you're pretty much good to go. Demonstration, put the nozzle all the way down the back, like so. You can see it going to the red bit. One, two, there we go. And there you have it. I have lubricated this lock for a harsh environment up to 4 months, in a common environment 6 months. And that's it. If you wish to purchase some of this mechanical electromagnetical cylinder spray designed only for Mul-T-Lock, contact us and we'll put it on our website. If not, leave a comments down below, and thanks for watching. And yeah, don't put this shit in it. Alright, bye.